ahead and call the session to order. I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We have two members absent. Mr. Castaneda is absent, and Mr. Berrios is still traveling. He's enjoying his time off. So, let's go. Do we have any comments on closed session items? Perfect. Okay. Can I get a motion to go into closed session?
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Fantastic. And we are in closed session. We will be back, everybody.
I'll leave these here for you, Heather.
Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and call regular session to order. Can I get a motion?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Okay, we have two members that are absent, Mr. Barrios and Mr. Castaneda. All right, and 3.4, let's go with the Pledge of Allegiance. Mr. Singer, would you be so kind to lead us in pledge?
Oh. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. And before we go to approval agenda, I do have something that I need to read out for closed, that we did approve in closed session. In closed session, the Board of Education took action on an addendum to the settlement agreement between Jackie Rocha and Victor Valley Union High School District, entered on May 6th, 2022. The addendum modifies lump sum payment terms and adjusts the specified stipend to reflect the 7% salary increase outlined in the district compensation agreements effective July 1, 2021. That was unanimous vote, 3-0, and it was passed. All right. Can I get a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And public comment. Mr. Coles, would you be so kind?
If you wish to address the board on any topic, including any item on the agenda, please submit your comments to the board president by completing a request to address the board card prior to the meeting and submitting it to the assistant to the superintendent. The president will recognize those who desire to speak either during the public comment section of the agenda or before the particular agenda item. Each speaker should move quickly to the microphone and announce your name before beginning your presentation. Meetings are taped for later transcription. Each speaker is allocated a maximum of 3 minutes. The president may choose to limit each topic to 10, no more than 20 minutes, if substantial number of people wish to address the board on one topic. Testimony should be brief and to the point. Speakers should not repeat testimony already presented. Board action may not legally be taken on any item not specifically listed on the agenda. The board may ask that such items be placed on the next agenda for consideration. Testimony is not protected from damage claims. For slander, public charges or allegations may result in legal action being brought by those individuals. The board values constructive community comments and suggestions. It welcomes your participation in the democratic process.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Okay, we have the NAACP.
Good evening, thank you. My name is Laverne Scriven, First Vice President of the NAACP Victorville Chapter 1082. And I just rose to say that I wanted to thank Mr. Coles for his transparency, his openness to willing to work with us as we become a part of your board here to work with you to hopefully overcome all these OCR issues. Thank you.
Thank you. And once again, I love your handwriting. Just great cursive, let me tell you.
Thank
you. Okay, VVTA.
Hello, board. My name is Mike Mayo. I'm Victor Valley Teachers Association president. Let me start by saying that we've had some meetings recently. One breakfast, specifically with just Mr. Coles. Then we also had a lunch, again hosted by the district, so thank you. That it was really nice to actually be able to have those opportunities to speak very candidly about some of the stuff going on in the district. So our entire negotiation team, that's First Vice President plus First Vice President Jennifer Lovelace, who is also on the negotiation team, Treasurer Amanda Ballard. We met with Mr. Coles, Ramona Yee, Debbie Deal, and we did that to discuss VVUHSD budget decisions and our positions. For the district to be proactive in frankly discussing their true aims and concerns over the budget and how they plan to move forward with spending in the future is both surprising and encouraging. It is not something that we've had in the past, but it's something that we look forward to in the future. Because I was a member of VVTA's negotiation team for 12 years, I can clearly recall how our team assisted the district shine a light on their perceptions of their own budget information just to be left in the dark with patronizing pontificated promises. You like that alliteration there? Let us, and by us I mean VVTA and VVUHSD, move in a direction that is both positive and realistic, a direction that takes the needs and aspirations of our students and staff seriously. We do appreciate the district beginning to take action on their spending habits here, and we look forward to negotiations resuming as soon as possible. All right. Now, in regards to one site in particular, that's VVHS, we have a couple of site representatives at Victor Valley High School who have been doing a great job in reporting some of the issues that we have there. They're taking the concerns of VVTA members first, and then they're moving that up if it's an issue that they can help to resolve. So they're kind of doing what they're supposed to be doing and reporting those issues that the members have. And they're trying to carry most of that in the site. So while VVTA and VVHSD share an aim to resolve the conflicts at the site, and I believe we do, our association is aware that it may need to move beyond the site to resolve an issue, whether it is a complaint or a grievance. I know that has happened a little bit, but we have had some help up here at the district office where we don't have to have the board getting involved or anything. It's stuff that has happened. So I'm kind of reflecting on some of the good things that have happened instead of me coming to you and reporting yet something else that I don't feel has been met. So many of our needs are getting met. I'm not saying that all of them are, but if they aren't, that just means they're still moving up the line. I would like to personally thank Chris Casino, principal of Victor Valley High School. He's been trying to address the issues himself with actions there. And even though I haven't met him face to face, I have definitely emailed back and forth, spoke to him on the phone. And in fact, at one point in time, he actually texted me and says, "Hey, Mike, what do you think about this? Is this okay? If I move in this direction, am I going to be getting in the way of the contract?" Which I really do appreciate because it means he's aware and he wants to avoid those kinds of conflicts ahead of time. Something was brought up from a retiree who actually retired in 2021. The annual income that was dispersed or that is indicated in CalSTRS is not quite correct, and I don't believe she's the only one that might still be an issue. So if we could look into that, I know that we might be limited in our scope of how much action you can take at the district office, but I want to make sure that they actually get what was reflected in the agreed upon retroactive money that came to them. That means retirees for both 2021, and I don't know if it's affecting the ones from 21-22 exactly, but it might still be an issue. Right, and I would like you to enjoy the rest of your night and have a great break, however you want to celebrate it. There are some other things I'll be talking to Mr. Coles about later, but that's something I can say for another day. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, CSEA. Nobody tonight? All right. Okay, we can go consent items. We're going to take 6.1 through 6.24. Can I get a motion?
Second.
Did you catch that?
Move, I'll second.
I'm saying, I'm not going to try and call that one. All right, and all in favor? Aye.
They're just in sync, on the
It
same.
was, I know,
on the
same wavelengths today.
I know.
Okay, so 7.1 certificated personnel report. Can I get a motion?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, 7.2.
Second.
All right, any discussion? And can I get a vote? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 7.3.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 7.4.
Second.
Thank you. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 7.5.
Second.
Any discussion? Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Perfect. 8.1. Can I get a motion?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, we got 9.1 conference requests, 9.2 educational study requests. Any questions? Okay, we'll move on. Business services.
Good evening, thank you. I want to share that I've been doing some site visits, just looking at the facilities and some of the needs of the district. I know Brett and team have been just doing an amazing job. The sites look really good. I was very happy to report back to the board that things are going really well. We just redid this parking lot out here. When you get a chance, you might want to peek around the corner. Looks really super great. So thank you, maintenance and operations. It's just a wonderful job. And second, thank you everyone for helping us pass Prop 28, a state initiative. This is really exciting for school districts and really exciting for us. It is the Arts and Music K-12 Educational Fund Initiative 2022. It means a lot to us. It means a lot to our students up and down the state. Our 6 million kids in California will now have a dedicated, ongoing 1% of the, not just the Prop 98 budget, but beyond the Prop 98 budget. This will come out of the state budget, not raising taxes, but it will come out of another portion of the state budget, ongoing money for arts and music K-12 education. And what it does is it will fund 80% of the funding is going to employ teachers, and 20% of the funding will be used for training and materials. There is some portion of it for classified staffing as well. So we're really excited to be adding to our programs throughout the district, throughout the state. So that was a big win. It won by a landslide. We thought it would. And we're really excited to see it. So we don't know what it means for Victor Valley, but we do know that we will have some dedicated ongoing money that will get COLA every year. In addition to that, I want to report out that for food service kitchen infrastructure grant, we did make application to CDE today. We have a base grant of $100,000 for kitchen infrastructure. And on top of that, we get additional monies based on our October 2021 reimbursable meals. So we will get another $340,000 at least for that. So $440,000 is a grant that we know that we're going to get for kitchen infrastructure improvements. There's another tier. We're going to go after the third tier as well because of our UPP counts being so high and because we do make some fresh meals in our kitchens. So we're actively engaged in getting that grant, another grant, and also a bus grant for 2 electric buses. So we are just hot on it. We're just going after all the grants we can.
The infrastructure for the kitchen, will that help with our costs related to the old Cobalt
Absolutely.
putting in that kitchen? That's
Yes,
great.
so we can use it to refurbish that kitchen. We can use part of the money there. We'll have more than enough to do that kitchen and then be able to spend it at some of the other school sites that have some kitchen needs.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so,
very nice.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Debbie.
Okay, Ed Services.
All right, good evening, everyone. I'm just going to keep my comments really short. Just wanted to wish everyone just a nice week off, enjoy time with your family. It is a season of gratitude, so I just want to stress my gratitude also for just being able to serve our students, our staff, our community here in Victorville and Adelanto as well. So also, I wanted to thank Josh. And I know Caleb's not here, but just thank you for your service. You know, this is definitely something that, not a lot of us would volunteer to do. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of commitment. I'm glad you're going to be spending more time with your family now, but I just wanted to publicly just thank you. Thank you so much, because it's very, you've done a good job, and we're so glad that we had you for as long as we did.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I really do.
And then I'll end it with just our 2 kiddos from Victor. When we came in, we're like, oh, we have student speakers. Civic engagement is such a huge part of just the things that we want to teach our children. And they have a project today, so they are here to go ahead and complete that project. And thank you for attending and being part of our meeting. And outside of that, everyone just have a great time off and a good evening.
Thank you so much, Dr. All right, and we don't have anything from Human Resources right now. Okay, good. Legislation 2.4.
She just mentioned it.
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
I saw that.
that's all good. I was gonna say, she jumped it. It's okay.
We got these
We got
bills
it.
passed.
Yes, all right.
That's exactly what happened.
So we don't have Mr. Barrios or Mr. Castaneda. Ms. Dew?
Ms. Dew?
Yep.
Jeez. Well, I just want to tell everybody, have a nice week off, you know, enjoy your family and get some rest. And I just want to say I'm going to miss you, little kid. You graduated with my son.
Sure did. Victor Valley.
We're in the
Yep.
same class down here in Victor Valley. But I'm actually gonna miss the other guy too. He's not here, but I know that you'll do well, but I'll see you anyway.
We'll be seeing you.
It's not, it won't
Absolutely.
be a big thing for me. There's a lot of new people in school boards, so at the beginning of in December, on December 5th, we're gonna be doing a boardsmanship class, kind of, so people will be able to take it. And I think, did we get this already? Did you guys get this already? Not yet. Anyway, it's gonna come out, and I'm one of the panelists on that, so.
Can I see that real quick? I'll just jot
Uh-huh.
down some dates.
No, you can keep it. It's
Okay.
The date is on the December 25th, or December 5th. And I just came from, you can pass that over to me. I just came from CABE, which is a California Black student, well, it's for educators, in helping the students within the state of California. And it was really great this year. A lot of people were there. We're talking about all the stats comparatively to what's happening with us as well, within the state of California for Afro-American students, plus minority students. And there were some great things that came up, which I'm going to mention to Mr. Cole so that perhaps we can bring some of that here so that people can see what they're doing in the state of California to help remedy some of the problems that are happening within California. So, basically, all the elections are over and things are done. We hope that ban and foods and everything else will be implemented within our county and make sure that everything is getting to us. But we will make sure that we get as much as we can for Victor Valley High State. Because this used to be a #1 place for bands. #1, it was actually #1. But we'd like to go to that, back to where we were with bands as well. But anyway, have a nice holiday, everybody. I don't know if you celebrate Thanksgiving, but I do. It's kind of my thing. So it's a very special day for me because that's the day my mom passed away. So our family celebrate a little bit differently, but we do celebrate. Okay.
All right, thank you, Ms. Dew. Appreciate it. Ms. Edmondson?
Well, I too echo the same sentiments as Ramoni. Thank you, Josh, for all your service. I really enjoyed working with you, sitting by your side, having you right here, talking to you, learning from you. Thank you. You brought a lot of experience as a board member from Oro Grande over here. I see you've got someone in the audience. Roberto's here. I think I saw him in. So we've appreciated that he shared.
He won his election, though.
I know. I kept an eye on that one too. And I want to thank Caleb as well. I know he's not here today because his oldest son is having his birthday, but thank Caleb for all of his hard work, and he definitely put students first, and I appreciated all of his efforts. And thank you both for committing to help our students. I appreciate that. I was so happy to see a first baseman who's sitting here. Patrick, it was fun to get to watch you play last week, and David and I had a nice opportunity to see you. Thank you.
No problem.
You did a good job. I want to thank everyone who's here. I know your Thanksgiving's coming up soon. Many of you are going to fall leadership, and I think I'll see you there in Vegas. So I look forward to that. And thank you, students, for coming. I hope that your attendance here helped your project, or if you have any questions that we can help answer that would help you. Okay, well, you're welcome anytime. And if you ever need a student to talk to, Patrick is our student board member for now, and you can definitely hook up with him and network, and
You have my
any of your
Instagram, right?
concerns, bring them to us. We want to know how we can help. And options, we're looking forward to seeing your kids come when they're able to. Thank you so much for being here. And NAACP, thank you. We welcome you with open arms. Thank you again for coming. We appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Ms. Edmondson. Okay, my turn. No, I do want to thank the district for the last 4 years. It's been great to be able to graduate from this district and then serve on the board. So not a whole lot of folks, get to actually be a part of the community for such a long time. But I have served on boards for 12 years, and let me tell you, some time to my family will be a blessing. Not that, I won't miss you guys and being in the fight with y'all, but because it is some good time that I can get back personally. So it is not goodbye. I will be around. I will be visible. You will see me. And I look forward to, being a partner. I'm just down the road. I work right at Riverside Prep, so be very open to having a lot of communication. So hang my hat on, getting Carl over here, getting you going and getting you started. And I know you guys are going to do some really good things. And we got a lot of work left to do. So, Carl, I know it's been baptism by fire, but welcome again. And wish you the best with your new board that's going to be coming in. And like I said, a lot of work to be done, but I know you guys you'll get there. So, but thank you all. I appreciate it, teachers and classified. It's been an absolute pleasure, and all stakeholders as well. Okay. Patrick, you are up, sir.
Thanks for the floor. Well, right back at you. I'm going to echo everybody. Thank you. The short time I've known you, and you might be the only one sitting on the board that I heard their name before I came to the board, because of the things that you did, the people that you worked with, all of the achievements that you've made, they're great. And I hope that the time you finally get to your family is amazing, because I know about how much time I spend with my family, and it's like 4.5 minutes a day. So I hope that it does you well, and
Absolutely.
that you gained a lot of experience from this.
Thank you, sir.
Also, thank you, VVTA and NAACP, for showing up and talking. We always love to hear, at least me, always love to hear your concerns and accomplishments and your negotiations and everything. I'd love to hear how it's going and what other things that you need done and how we can help, I can help, the students can help. My last board meeting. I'm gonna talk about it. I didn't want to. But December 15th will be the last board meeting that I am the student board representative. You will see me at future ones because I'm an ASB. I'll be speaking about Victor when they have student
Good.
presentations. But as the student board representative, it's been amazing. It's been fun. I've gotten to know you all very well, and you're all amazing people. I've loved sitting here. I've loved listening to you guys have your discussions. I've loved that every single board meeting I've been to has gone faster and faster and then faster. And this might be the fastest board meeting I've ever attended.
I'm going
in
for a record on my
entire
last
life.
one, so.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah, we're looking at
Going out with the
time.
bang.
I know. We're chopping through this. But yeah, I just want to thank you all. And if you'd stay for 2 minutes after the board meeting, I have a little survey I have to do for gifts that you guys are going to get on my last board meeting.
Fantastic. Sounds good, sir. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Okay, Mr. Coles.
Yeah. I'd too like to, echo everybody. Josh, to put your name out there, all of you who run for, run for the opportunity to be an elected official. It takes courage and a lot of heart, and a lot of dedication to do that, and it doesn't go unnoticed. And I know that we just got to meet each other, but this won't be goodbye, but until next time. So you don't have to be in a seat up on the dais to serve. And we see that all the way around, those who serve each and every day. So thank
Absolutely.
you.
Can I just interject? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But since we're talking about boards and board members leaving, but I want to congratulate a newly elected board member, Amanda Buchanan, who was elected for the Apple one of our own members.
She's here?
She's here, yeah.
So Amanda was
Amanda. Wow.
who will be still serving our students, working as a teacher in our district, but now serving thousands more in Apple Valley. Thank you, Amanda.
You know, I'd like to echo the same thing for Caleb. He's not here, but I've talked to him, and it's not goodbye either. It's still, you know, see you next time. And, you know, look forward to welcoming Kent and Rosie on the board here on December 15th. Also, you know, we had the first time this year, we did a student advisory council, superintendent student advisory council. And if you want to see someone light up a room, was Barbara was there in the beginning. We got about 15 kids, and Ramoni was in there, and I don't think that smile left, that beautiful smile left the entire time as she was talking to kids about the work that she did. But we had a good meeting, and you get to hear the raw and authenticity from kids. And it took minutes for them to kind of open up, but they started opening up about, here's the struggles we have on school, here's what's going on, and it was really powerful. The next one we have, you know, they talked about things about more opportunities in CTE programs, and, you know, their fears about leaving high school and going to college and how we can help them, and it really generated a lot of ideas for us. And then, you know, the next meeting we're gonna have, next board meeting, they'll start from each school. They'll come here and talk about what their experience of the meeting was, and we told them it's just raw. You just tell them exactly how it is.
Yeah.
And the next one that we meet together in December, we talk about facilities through the eyes of a kid. You know, about what works, what doesn't work, how they feel. And we just take all of that into account, and, you know, it helps inform our decision making.
You know what I like about them? Is they help each other
Yeah.
too. Yeah, it's like they all kind of hang together.
Well, and it's interesting because they'd say, "You have that same issue at your school," and they'd be like, "Well, we got that too," and then somebody else would chime in, and, then, and then I'd sit there and I'm like, "There is an issue here."
I can
You know what was interesting too is sometimes they would feel bad, like they're like, oh my gosh, we don't deal with that. You know, I'm sorry that you're dealing with that, and
I
it
can
was
tell you
definitely
right
very
now
genuine.
that just from the few people I know from every other school in our district, I've had kids text me, and then I'll get a text, I'll respond, you know, great response, we'll get it into the meeting, and 2 days later, get a text with like the exact same wording,
Yeah.
and I'm like, you know, now that I realize I know a lot more people with this issue, and there's kids that look at not only me, look at Mr. Coles as the new superintendent, and you guys for graciously accepting us into your board meetings and presentations, and think that it's amazing because you guys are clearly showing your commitment to bettering the facilities, the education, bettering the experience for the students.
Love it.
So, Dr. Yee, did they make a list for me?
They made a list for you, so
Oh,
we'll get it to you.
You got it.
okay.
A long list for you, Barbara.
A long list. Oh, no.
You know, the other thing is, you know, you kind of heard it today with the NAACP and VVTA, and I know CSEA kind of really, you know, one of the things that you realize as an organization, you know, we're a large organization, and we're real, right? We've got some good things happening. We've got some areas that continue to move and improve on. There's no finish line, but we're only as good as our partnerships that we're going to be able to forge together. And so I appreciate the, you know, the collaboration and the working together between all of their entities, because at the end of the day, it's what serves the kids, and we all have the same goal, and different lens to get that done. And so, you know, all of us got into this for a reason, and that's to better, you know, our students' lives and ultimately better the community and our society as a whole. Kind of segue into, you know, this week is about gratitude, you know, and for me personally, I'm very grateful to be able to serve here in this district, and to be a part of such a great organization, and just to be able to have the lens of being able to connect and just realize how smart everybody is and the talent that exists here. And so I'm very grateful, you know, for so many things, and I think it's just an opportunity for us all just to time to relax a little bit, you know, detach, focus on family and some other bigger items out there in our lives, and because we'll be right back at it again, you know, the 1st of September, or December. So, thank you.
Okay, it's a motion to adjourn.
So moved?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. That's all she wrote. All right.
Okay, my little
Okay,
baby.
wait, don't move, don't.